Okay, guys, my jazz music completely drowned out that tutorial. So I did give you guys some tips and some pros and cons when it comes down to roller setting natural hair. Now, one of the key things that I spoke about was pre-sectioning your own hair. That way you'll be able to work and have more control in much needed sections, and it just makes it more manageable for you to see what you're doing. Even when you really can't see behind you, you can kind of get a good gauge. And even as you notice, I had clips slipping and sliding into one section, so it happens. Now also, your solution. I typically wear my hair bone straight with a lot of body. I also have been wearing my hair flat iron for the last 5, 6, 7 years, I would say. But prior to that, I wore my hair roller set for 20 years, and I used to wear what we call the doobie. But at that point, I used to do the roller set, and then they would take this extensive heat on my hair with the blow dryer and just blow it out, and then I would wrap it for days. It was just a lot, but that was the way to go, and I did that for 20 years straight. So with that being said, the way I like to roller set my hair and still be able to achieve a flat root, or I would say, my hair at the roots to be flat to the scalp, where you guys will understand that, it would basically be rolled the way I did, which was under the roller. And if I wanted to have more volume at the roots, I would then take the roller the traditional way, take my hair and roll it over the roller. Now, when I demonstrated what sections you should kind of make your hair based on the size of your roller, you see the top and the bottom of the roller? That's how thick your sections can be, from the top to the bottom. And how wide it should be pretty much from one hole to the second open to the other opening, as you can see right here. That way you know that your sections is probably, what is that, about maybe 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches. So it can be as wide, as thick as this, and as wide as this opening to that opening. You'll get a feel of it, when you start working. Your hand will kind of get familiar with what section seems too big and too small. You kind of almost will get used to that. So that's how you can kind of gauge what size section of hair you should use on your actual rollers. So if you're using a smaller one, guess what, guys? You're going to have many more rollers in your hair. Now I'm going to take this one out because it's falling out. So as you can see, my hair doesn't take long to dry. Also, too, that with the way my hair is, even still with it being flat, I'm still going to wind up having to take a flat iron and smoothing it out, because why? I'm natural and my hair is naturally wavy. As you might have noticed, when I was taking the roller, I still was applying tension and tugging at it as I was rolling each roll as I was coming close to the scalp. What that does is keeps it as much tension as possible, but your natural hair that's wavy, it's going to crinkle up because you don't have that much tension. It's not keeping it that tight. Every now and then you can get a really good tight roller set, but for the most part, when your hair is very wavy, it's going to revert while it's drying, and then you're going to take the flat iron and smoothing that out. And some have the preference of doing it. For me, I need that. I like that instant result. I like that silkiness. I don't even want to have to deal with it later. Now, your solution. If you're looking for a soft, flowy look, like your Victoria's Secrets or your little to no curl, 1/4 of your liquid solution to 3 parts water. Now, if you're looking for more hold or tighter curls, your foams, your foaming pomades, those are the way to go. Foaming pomades tend to leave a little bit of oil texture, so if you're one to get oily, stay away from that. But if you're one to, like a lot of hold and you want your curls for days, and you don't mind it dropping as the days goes, then those are the ones that you may want to introduce the foam to. But everybody else, your solution, your liquid solution, and pretty diluted. And you can go up to 50-50. Anything up to that, get into the foam. I think I covered most of the key points when it came down to the tips that I wanted to give you guys. And again, I do apologize. I am a natural hair specialist. I specialize in hair repair, hair reconstruction. I have been doing hair for over 26 plus years, almost 27 years. So if you guys have any questions or you want me to demonstrate something either on myself or on a client or go over a technique, please feel free, ask me any questions you have, and I will definitely, try to help you guys out. So this way you guys are doing it properly from a licensed cosmetologist. All right, stay blessed. Thank you.